This is a brief tour of Iron John, a cottage I built for myself. I'm Mark Cool. I'm a carpenter and an artist working with reclaimed materials. This house was built out of entirely reclaimed materials. Most of the wood is 100 years old or more, salvaged from older homes that I remodeled as a carpenter. So this is the exterior, and it's all salvaged tin. And then, 100-year-old doors and windows are placed in the door and window openings, and then we'll go inside and show you a few features here. It's a 12 by 12 house. It does not have a bathroom. It's I built an outdoor bathroom, which actually is over there. It can come with the house if you want to haul it away. But this is the 12 by 12. So we got a blue flame propane heater there for heat. We've also got a mini split here for heat and air conditioning, and then we've got the kitchen area here. You've got that's a full-size fridge. I would, if I had it to do over, do a smaller fridge. And then here's the kitchen. It's all custom built. The cabinet faces are cherry and oak. The knobs are antique little brass knobs here, and then wood knobs with vintage European coins inset into them. The kitchen cooking area, you've got they call it an air fryer. It's like a convection stove. Works great for everything, for cooking for one or two people. And I've got a gas cooktop here that's propane, so it's a 2-burner, designed for RV. But and then I actually created a little vent here for cooking. It's a cooking vent, so you can turn that on. There's an antique fan out there, suck out any smoke or fumes or whatever. And all these windows open with a hook and eye, and most of them open upward like that, and then you can prop them open. So these are all antique windows. All the trim wood here is 100-year-old heart pine. Little shelf up here that I've got teas and nuts and stuff in. Spice rack that I built, plate rack up there, and that's the kitchen. And then the living area it fits basically a love seat. I've got a fairly large dog crate in here. I built this place for me and my dogs, so I set aside that room there. And then this I didn't finish the kitchen, but you've got drawers here. All this stuff is custom built. And then there's a pan drawer down there and a slot up there. I put flat pans in. And what else? We got a dog door in the back door. That's for a medium to large size dog. And we've got exposed beams all the way across here. And then the loft is framed with these exposed beams, and then it's got cedar from here in North Carolina, milled by a guy down the road. It's cedar planks. And then I did an inset bookshelf there. That's got antique piano shelf, like the piano cover in there as the shelves. And this thing is framed with 2x6, antique 2x6, the same as the rafters. So everything is thicker. You see the window sills are thicker, and gave us room for the bookshelf there. This is an antique window, obviously, in that one. And then I didn't want to see a TV in here, but I wanted to have a TV, so I've got up in the ceiling an RV mount for a TV. So that will, you just push it, oops, it's stuck there on the first notch, and then it comes down, and you've got a TV sitting up there. I guess it's like a 28-inch screen that you can view from the couch if you sit down here on the couch. And it suits my needs. You got a couple of hooks here. There's a closet in the corner. I'm going to put the TV back up, so you just push it, pop it up there, and then put a closet here, so a bunch of junk in there right now, with office stuff and yoga mats and space for shoes down at the bottom, etc. It's been a great home for me, and I'm selling it because I'm building a bigger house, a 1,200 square foot house. It's got a medicine cabinet there, and then we'll go up to the loft. So you've got a ladder here. The ladder is freestanding, so it can be moved around, but it was built for this spot out of antique pine also. And then up here in the loft, it's a full-size bed. So that's a double bed. It's hard to pan out far enough here, but it's plenty of room for that. And then the ceiling here is about 5 feet high. I'm 6'1", so I built it so I could move around in here easily without bumping my head and stuff. And you can't stand unless you're less than 5 feet, but you've got plenty of room to move around. Windowsill's great. It's nice and deep there. And then we've got windows at both ends of the loft, so you can get a cross breeze coming through if if it's nice weather. And then, you know, I did the storage for socks and underwear and things like that. And we've got a closet here that it's built in, you know, room to hang stuff, a shelf there. There's space underneath the eaves in the back where I've got quilts and other bedding and things like that. And then that's my laundry basket there. And yeah, that's the view from the loft. And I think that's about it for now.